Hi. Let's go then. Let's go. I'm at 2445. And I'm, wow. Well, would you believe it? 198, eh? So let's play some speed. Stream health is good. Seems fine. Okay, who we got? Dachorne 9. So that's interesting. He runs all the way. Just want to get a few games over and done with, get the old rating up, you know. Play quickly, not sweat it too much. 1, 2. He's got to come out. Suppose I have to hit. If he hits me back, then I hit him back. If he hits me on the 2 point, it's not so bad. So in fact, he's only got a wimpy little hit on his own 2 points, and like this is maybe close to a double itself. So I'm going to cover. This is a bit chaotic. So he comes out and hits. I don't think I can double yet. I've got 5 blots. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think I have to come in on the 21, because if I hit on the 23, I don't see where my 4 is, and then I get to have a builder on the 8 point, which is good. So he should just come out, because otherwise, we've got Alex, we've got Maysam. And that is amazing. So it makes so much of a difference when people are watching. I mean, when I'm just playing and no one's watching, I can't hit because it's blocked. So I think I just make the 14, try and consolidate as best as possible a lead in the race. How's everything in Tehran? So he's just got to play safe. I've got a 3-point board. Just trying to sort out whether or not I should keep my AirPods in or... I bet you did, Alex. I bet you did. And same, I'm like winning, so why wouldn't I just run? Hope to get missed with a 1. And almost, I suddenly, as a second thought, I was like, oh, this is close to a double. And 8 pips, very close. Okay, big regret. Big regret. If you know you're going to roll double 6, okay. Difference between winning 1 and 2 points at 7 away, 7 away. Not enormous, but still. We just do this kind of standard bar 2365. Unless there's like some sort of big gammon save element, there's no need to play safe. And now far from sure about this, but we've got 4 men back. Seems like it's nice to make the anchor. So 1, 2, 3, just play it clean, play it round to the 10 point, and then play 13-8. Don't want to start blitzing when you can do something much better. And then if I roll a 1, I'm probably going to make the 23. I don't know what that... That's my man, Sharma. So he's got no structure, so I think it's a no-brainer. That's a fantastic roll. Again, if I roll a 1, I'm going to make the 23. I need to worry about not having enough timing and therefore trying to get one of those 4 checkers out of there. I need to worry about that. But if I do that, then I have no... He can hit me and I've got no board. I've got the blot on my 5 point. So am I just going to not think too much about it? I don't really know. But it's definitely worth a lot more. There's the ace. But now I've got no timing. So I think the 3-6 would have wanted to come out. But there were pros and cons. You know, and then 1, well, the 1 is not 1, 2. I guess it is just random, but no timing. That's the points. But we have to keep you always keep the 2 anchors as a kind of a general rule, and maybe be able to. Okay, not with that, not like that. Not like that. Still keeping the anchors. I don't know why I'm doing that. Could I have just kept the checker on the 6 point? But maybe there was no reason for me to keep it on the 6 point as opposed to the 5. And then it's almost as innocuous to leave it there as it is to go to the 18. So he's going to hit twice. I mean, he's going to bring them both in. Not hit twice, hit once. And these are always trickier than they seem. But I would play 5-4 in an instant. But sometimes, with a 4 point board, I'm not desperate to leave that. Hold on, but I can bring a checker down to the 11. No, I'm just going to try and squeagle round and save the gammon. Like I said, against a 4 point board, I don't really want to leave a blot. It doesn't seem... it doesn't seem appropriate to do that. Now 5-4. I can do this move, which I didn't see. Not that one. Not that one. This, again, it pays off to very few numbers, one of them being double 1, so don't roll it. And now I'm a little bit sad, I guess, that I don't have the anchor, but it's not a big deal. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, I should still save the gammon. I think I have to come out. I'm doing it. I suppose in the back of my mind was always the fact that I'm 1-0 up, so I don't really want to jeopardise my lead too much and lose a gammon. So 6 away, 5 away, very nice score. That's not right. That's really not right. I do not like that. Where's he from? So he's Japanese. Dachoni. Reminds me of Hakone. So I think this is better than running. Gammon. So I think running is always good. And then I'm just going to come up to give myself more chance of escaping with that back checker. And we've already got an advantage. Yes, so 6 away, 5 away is a nice score. It's active. I can't even remember what the levels are anymore in my... That's bad because I didn't get to escape. Interesting. Am I gonna just risk it for a biscuit? So bottom of the pile is brown, which I think I ended up calling level 0. So that's the normal activity, 7 away, 7 away. And the next one up is blue, and I think 6 away, 5 away is in it with shit. I could dupe the 3, but this is a tricky one. With 7 away, 5 away, 5 away, 4 away. In fact, 7 away, 5 away might be green. In fact, level 2, slightly more active. So 3, 4. Am I gonna? If I hit, then I give him a chance to hit back, and I also don't end up getting the chance to escape. And he can still come in and make the 5. Okay. Not completely dead. You've got the 3. You've got the 8 numbers here. Whatever they're. Were there 8 numbers? Yeah, 8 numbers. 1, 2, 3, and then you got that. So he's unlikely to need to leave a blot on the 8 points. So no reason for me to come up to the 23. I don't think. Okay, that's just a gift. 1, 2. He should come up, I think. One, 2, 3. Okay. 2, I think that's an easy move because it's easy to see what we need to do, and you can do it. So I mean, I would always do this without thinking. My time, Prida. Don't you worry about my time. Again, like, how can you have to do this when you leave these two interior blots? So would have much rather been hit on the 1 point, of course, because he has to be on the 1 point when he hits me. But now I've got this blot. My position is fine in a way. Without that blot on the 1 point, I'm okay. But no te preocupes, señor cabrón, ¿eh? No te preocupes, no te. I just had a thought. I hope none of you guys ever take your phone with you in the toilet and are watching this from the toilet. That's not allowed. So you have to tell me. No tip. No se pre. Okay, I'm gonna hit. I'm not gonna hit. Okay, am I gonna stay? Could roll double 4. It has happened. Okay, that loses to the stay. I kind of lost the plot a bit. Okay, so we don't split. I mean, I haven't rolled a 1 anyway, so what am I thinking? Oh, come on! So, I can't double. It's Crawford. My God, where is my brain? Okay, so 5-1, 3-1, 6-1 like that, and it could be a double. It could be. I don't fancy it though. I never know when to double hit. I never know. It could very well be at this score, but I would have been hit back. So delighted. This is 24, 22, 6 to 5 flexi. This is just making the point, and then I think I can just about risk coming in on the 21, but I'm doubtful how helpful it is. I'm quite happy to be on the 23, I think. And I would just unstack. I might not be right, but I would just do that. No, I don't want him to roll a 2, because then he'd attack me on the point that he most wants to make. So slowly closing in on a game win. I got 16 seconds. So why didn't anyone tell me? 3-2. I just don't want to get hit. I don't think feels reasonable. I could have played 9-7. Yeah, because like, you know, imagine he rolled double 3 and you made the 2 point. Not only. So now I think I have to make the 3. Give the shots. Okay, good play. Well, maybe not. Time is ticking. Why is it going so quickly? Just making the bar, but then I come in on the 4 point. I mean, I'm going to come in on the 4 point, but I suppose I don't think he's played badly. This is the problem. I wouldn't think I would make the. I think I would have made the ace. What? Oh, he wants to play safe. I don't think that can be right. I mean, I know I can just win. I'm only 18 pips down. What did he... Okay, he gets a second chance. Okay, I don't think that can be right. Also, I didn't like his 4-1. I didn't say anything. I didn't like it. Really can't remember much about this, actually. Okay, perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable. Let's have a quick look. Maybe go to XG for more interesting games, but actually, funny people running with the 6-3. So what happened? 4-1, 5-2, double 6. I was playing fast at the beginning. Yeah, then I hit. It was chaos. Hitting. What should he have done? Just make the 2 point. I didn't see that. Okay, and then make the 14. Yeah, so that was easy. It panned out. It flattened out into an easy game. Your standard bar 23-6-5, then 3-1, 4-3, actually not making the anchor. But I guessed that it wasn't going to be too bad to make the anchor. What is that? It's just... He played a nice double 5. So he didn't play badly at all. He played quite well. Okay, then we had this 6-3. So easy take 6-3. Confused. But it doesn't make... Okay, it's not in the top 3, but it might not be too bad. Okay, so there was nothing going on here, actually. So quite easy moves. And then... okay, what was the 2-1? This was a difficult move, which I got wrong. So I got the difficult one wrong. Oh, and then he cubed me, and it seems a lot worse than just an 80 blunder. Nothing going on here. So there was only a 4-3. Was it reasonable to double hit? Not really. So when do you double hit? Maybe when he doesn't have the bar, when he's got nothing. But even when he's got the bar, it's still... hurts a little bit to get heel. So here I should have made the 3 point, and then I shouldn't have made the 3 point, but yeah, I didn't really get a chance in this game. Okay, so next, Armando. That was quick. Muster. I feel like wishing him a good game. I like his name. Ah, Mustafa. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Seen this one before. Leaves no blots. This one, probably this. So everything perfect. Fourth roll, fifth roller, perfect. 9 and, yeah, 18 and 7. I think we just come out. That's the instinct and take. He's not a cuber. So achieves something. Gets a check around. Gains pips. Hits. Can never be too bad. That's very clear. Okay, so all easy moves so far. It might not be it might not be a given to. I guess so. Stews and I want to stay back. There must be some rolls that he can roll that give us a shot if we stay back that won't leave a shot. I didn't realize the race was so close. Actually, it's possible to play 21-18, but I don't know why. It's just a thought. I don't think this can be a double because when you miss, he's in very good shape. If I miss, he might be claiming the game. I haven't got the 3 point either, and I said might be. Yeah, I think he has to. So I think he missed a double. I would have taken, and now I think I just pass because I haven't got anything here. I mean, he's too far up in the race. I haven't got enough. So I'm going to pass. This is either down or up with the 6. Maybe I just make the bar. Is this one where I just make the bar? So what happens here? Well, yeah, I might not get hit back, and that's going to be pretty good. And then he definitely doesn't make the 5 point. And it duplicates 2s. But I think it's reasonable to play 13-7. Shut up with your annoying chit-chat. Muster. I think it's reasonable. All right. I'm going to do this. I don't think this can be bad either. Because he could miss and then 2-1, so we just hit there. Probably. It was a toughie. What's going on? So he's going to hit twice in some way, shape, or form. Happy New Year. Making the bar keeps this. 1, 2. So 9 points seems. It's just a question of am I going to switch? What's the purpose? Well, if I don't, then I leave. I have to come up to the 21 and not make the anchor. got some retard that keeps clicking the 100 thing. In fact, I don't really want to switch because I want to keep the 5 point. How bad can it be? And then I'll just do that. How about that? Yeah, I mean, he just had an anchor. I didn't see the point of... He had an anchor on the 18 point, I think is what I'm saying. So I can go all the way. I have to go... Oh, no. 6-5 goes to there. I could come out... I could make it, but I don't like to go to the 2 point. Actually, maybe I should, because I need to get checkers out. Yeah, only because I don't want to get primed. This has got a little bit tricky. So 5-4, is that the best he can do? Now I can make the 2 point. I just don't. This is why I didn't want to make the 16, because I had to put a blot on the deuce, which I didn't want. That's a good roll. He just makes the 2. Has the camera? I thought the camera had frozen. Just maybe this. Not really got enough of a race lead, but okay. So that, I think I would do the same. He puts himself up in the race. If he makes the 3 point, then he's gonna. What checkers is he gonna move next? Checkers are 3-2, so that solves that problem. Okay. Ah, it's double 5. I thought it was. Well, I thought it was. Well, we'll do that. I think. I thought it was. Or maybe not that. I thought it was 5-4. Okay, he's going to come out. All the way, yeah. Getting contact on the 16. So I don't regret too much not running with the double 5. I don't see how he can run from the 15 or the 13. I'm not sure what else he could have done. I'm very tempted. Look at this. What he's done. I bet. I mean, I could even run. Is there any point to running? So surely he should just stack them all up on the... Well, he's going to leave shots. Yeah. He's got a lot of wastage, so I think I just have to give up the contact. 4 pips up after the roll with his wastage speaks for... Okay, so I think I want to minimize. Speaks for running. And now it's just... Oh no, it's not. He should double, yeah. Okay, time is of the essence. Why have I used so much time? 2-0 down. Even doubling this wouldn't be insane. Okay, if there's a bad follow-up roll, Yeah, or 24-18. 1, 2, 3. Really tempting to make the 9 actually. Okay, just cube quickly, hoping he takes. It probably is a take. Might be a take. He's a passer. Okay. So again, we're 6 away, 5 away. Wow. Wow, we'll take that. I've got to make the 4, I think. And then just double, whatever he does. This he will take, of course. Making the 3-point is good. It's a point and board. It's going to be part of the prime, hopefully. That clears. As long as we don't get hit, we're happy. Checkers aren't in ideal spots when you do that. Wow, what a roll. What a guy. Okay, he's got to make that. I don't see much reason. Could go for the splitty play, but then I think he would hit. And then even though it's dangerous for him, we don't really want to get hit. I'm not 100% sure about that either. Okay. Don't see any reason to leave a shot when we might not have to at all. Are we going to clear the bar or the 9? The perennial question. I think we clear the bar. Can never be too bad. Okay, it TP'd. So that's fine. That wasn't necessarily a... Yeah, this leaves a shot, so that could have been wrong. But if I'm going to do that, then it's consistent to clear it when you can. Otherwise, there was no reason for me playing the 6-3 and leaving a shot. He should cover. Yeah. Okay. TP is transposed. Yeah, I was thinking of you when I said it. It TP'd. Okay, so this is 3-2. If roll a 3-2, of course, consistent. Comes down. We are level 3 now. On that's nice. We'll take it. On the Gammonish activity spectrum. Yeah, nice important anchor. Although we're blocked, our 6s are blocked. 5-1, he should just make the... No, should just make the 5. Should just make the 5, I think. Okay, that's great. Always lovely to put the checkers where you want them. And this is the only reason I don't really want a cube is because I'm really severely blocked in. But I think I might have to. Just because he's got 3 loose blots. Okay, very clear take, so I agree with him. And the 3 is debatable, but I'm going to play... Good afternoon! How are you, Jeff? Really nice to see you. I've got no option here. I've got no option, and I'm really running out of time. And I got away with it. And when you get away with it... 1... I don't know. Should have maybe duplicate sixes. I think it's making the 5 point is practically forced. Okay, now he's got 2 blots. I'm not too scared. I'll just leave a gazillion shots. And it just seems like normal just to hit twice. Oh, he's gonna hit once. So it worked out for him. I'm assuming that this duplicates the 3. So he's just about getting away with shit. He'll make the 11, and I could start to crunch. 1, 2, 3. I suppose the redouble would have been uncomfortable. Take point is high, but I don't see I've got 5s and 3s to come out. So hopefully he's 1, 4. This is tricky. I'm gonna get stuck, and I've got 4 seconds. I passed this. Yeah, fine, okay. Such a high take point. Okay, now we're very active, so let's pay attention. 1, 6. Okay. Feels wrongish, but I'm under pressure. You can just hit, no? Okay, that's something. So maybe. Maybe I should at this score, but I guess this isn't a pass, but yeah. All right, this I could have run all the way. Really not sure. Starting to feel the heat a little bit. Okay, I think that's preferable to making the 4 point. And 1, something like this. I don't think he's going to be able to stay on the 22 and the 21 forever. And I suppose the last one is pretty much forced, so I'm not going to break the prime for no reason. 1, again, 2, 3. Just to avoid any accidents. No need to stay there because he can hit me and, I don't know, do something. So I need to give him maybe something to... Maybe not now. When 4s, now 5s. 1, 2, and just make it. He's got a 3 point board. Just stay, perhaps. Oh, I thought he could make the mid, but he can't. Okay, this has been a tricky one because of time. So he's going to, give me 7s, and no, he's not. He's going to give me that. At what point do we break the 10? Maybe now. I'm not even sure about this, actually. Double 5 will be annoying. Okay, this was an interesting one. This was tough. This This was a toughie. I'm assuming I'm going to win this. I think I am. But I might be wrong, actually. It's not a given. Far from it. Okay, feels like there's going to be another... At least another game. 2-1. Why funny that he did that. What could I have done? What could I have done, Jeffrey? Okay, so the split. He's very incentivized to double in gammonish positions. This is the third most active score in a 7-point match. This just runs, and when you get hit, you're very upset, but I got missed. I think he could play 13-5 actually, but yeah, maybe this is something that I would do as well. So I'm going to hit twice. I could have made the 4-point, and then that was a bad roll, but we just play on for a gammon. Unless we get winning chances of about 60... Sorry, of about 72, 73%, close to our opponent's take point, at which point we can double. I think this is right. Making the board. We don't really need to... It doesn't seem to make sense to come down and block. So now our winning chances are getting high, but now we hit, so there are some gammons. So here I think it's just a play on. See, this is where I kind of lose my patience. But fine, you do what you need to do, my friend. Okay, still too good. And yeah, I guess this is not good enough anymore. Back to trying to win a gammon. So he can just hit, and again, I don't think it's... Oh, he just comes out. Wow, he just comes out. This is interesting. Maybe that was. Okay, okay, well now it isn't. That was a very interesting... That was certainly the most interesting cube decision, actually. Now we probably stay back, and I think, again, this is not good enough, I don't think. Six three can just play safe again. This now this. Oh, I don't know. 17 pips. Was that stupid? Probably. Desperate to double for some reason. Out we come. Yeah, I don't think that was a double. Lucky me, eh? I don't think I'm going to win this, though. Doesn't feel like a win. Very close. Yeah, that was hard. Okay, I'm gonna import this one into XG, see what. It's not incoherence, that's interesting. Is that now? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, it started like this, 3, 2, 5, then I ran, so he shouldn't have made both points. I stayed. Yeah, I remember I was thinking about doubling. 6-2 hitting 6-5. Was it close? Yeah, it was. It was close. Double 3, yeah, good. Not to switch. So the 6-5, yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Coming out with both. This seems kind of. I just didn't see it though. I can believe that the 5-2 was bad, but I had no time from here. My own fault. Can't have been a double at 3 away, 2 away. There was so many moments where I was like, oh, I could double here. I could have like 70% here, even though I've got loads of gammons and I'm killing my own gammons and I shouldn't be doubling. But hey, how about just doubling? Oh, interesting. Just go to the 9 point. Yeah, I might have found that. I might have made that play. I might have made that play with more time. So I should have switched with the double 1. Okay. I double switched. Double fonduli. So here we go. 7 and 4. Never going to be too bad to clear the 7, but it was actually better to clear the 9. And I don't really understand why, because it seems like that's the exact moment that we don't want to leave a shot. So what happened here? Oh, I could have just made the price. Okay, fine. I can believe that. I didn't have any, and then I played big. I didn't consider coming up actually. Okay, that's fine. Double 4. This is a very difficult play in my book. So I've seen this so many times, and I keep making the same mistake. So instead of clearing the point completely, you leave the shot. So the computer just wants you to leave the point slotted. I guess the advantage of that is you don't have a burnt checker. But it can be difficult to. Yeah, and then what happened here? Okay, small mistake. That 4-1. Yeah, I had lots of plays that needed a little bit of time to think. I didn't miss a cube. Did it 6. What was wrong here? So he did a few funny things. 15, 12, 6, 1. It was 642, but even without that, I made this double 4. Any tournament? No, not anymore. I was before this match. I almost won it. So that was like difficult because I was low on time. So there were no, I mean, there must have been points where again, similar idea, no cubing here. Okay. I had enough of that one. Should I play normal? Normal. Sajid Gurbani. Okay, yeah, it's kind of it's sort of uncomfortable to be like have 4 seconds and know you got loads of, and then know that you might get some plays that need a little bit of thought. So I wasn't sure about that 6-3. I never know whether or not you play 11-8 or 13-10. I think you should hit. Okay, that's not good. 1. That looks suspicious. So this, and then keep the 5 point and leave loads of shots. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Justify that it tubes the 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just see. Live a little, eh? Get to keep the 5 point, which is really important. Maybe because he's also got the 5 point, but then of course you don't want to get hit back when he's got his 5 point. So 5-2. You're desperate to do something about the big stack on the 13 point. I think he's got the right idea. 6-5 just goes to the 4 probably. Or not. Play 13-7. Okay, but we're going to stay back. We're behind. What, eh? 18, what are you chatting about, mate? 18 what? It makes sense. Makes sense, mate. Am I going to the thing? No. Definitely not. I ain't going to no thing. Phoenix Point. I'm so tempted to come up. My instinct is just to do this. We're not going to be... 6-5 doesn't leave a shot. 6-4 doesn't leave a shot. 6-3... Hi, Eric. My very best fan. He's my very best fan. Top fan. I'm going to give you a top fan. I'm going to give Eric a top fan now. Oh no, I can't. Top fan is... oh my god. Alex and Jeff are joint top fans. Oh my god! I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, double away. Fine. I can't double. Doesn't. I don't think I can. And then just make. Again, that didn't. That felt unclear to me. So I think he should just clear the 10. That seems clear to me. And now keeping the board. I don't know. Need more time on stuff like this. Most likely to be this, just to keep the board. The principle is that you keep the board. So what? Okay. And then pretend I'm going to take. Okay. That just points twice. I mean, not just. It does. It more than just. Okay, yeah, he can cube probably. Maybe. Oh, you won't cube now. I'm be very surprised after thinking about it if he doesn't see that this is too good to double. Just pick some passes, no use for either shot. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, because of this, but I'm not. I could have rolled a double 2 or double 4, in which case it wouldn't have been worth his while. Now, I'm pretty certain this is a substantial pass, but I mean, there are ways I can win this. But I almost clicked take. Yeah, I deprecate his choice of move there. I don't agree with the logic. Okay, so double 6. Is that I sometimes make mistakes. Can that be anywhere near enough for a double because of the score? I'm gonna say no without thinking about it too much. I don't think I can make the 5 point. Although I think it possibly a contender actually, even though leading a double shot and he's got the 2 point. Now he's rolled a bad number. It's yeah, I probably wouldn't do that, but yeah, okay. Just because I can roll 2-1, double 1, 6-3 is not brilliant, but he's got the blot. I think I just go ahead and make the 5. Okay. So how much worse can it get? He hits. I fan. Am I going to fan again? No. Okay. I hit there. Let's just. It's a nice roll for him. Switches and comes up to the 3 point. Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, come on. No, you can't do that. That's the punishment. You can't do that. Okay, that's really bad. So I'm going to try and remember with the double 4s that I had in the last match when. Oh, what a roll. I'm not going to hit. Am I? Yeah, I am. I'm desperate to make the 4 point. Well, he doesn't always roll double two, and even when he does, I'm doing okay. Now, do I play 17, 14, 17, 15? Yeah, I think I have to, because he's just going to come out, and I need to cover the outfield. Okay, well, what do I do here? I don't know. Can't leave a direct shot, I don't think. But I just don't want to go to the 2 point. Not leaving the anchor. Feels a bit naughty to leave shots. That's a tough one. That's a nice roll. I think he needs to come out. I've got the blot on the 2 point. So the idea here is to have them split so that I can hit him when he comes out, which I can't do. Okay, not seeing anything else. Can't leave a double shot for no reason. Okay. And I cover. Yeah, I would just come out. I don't see anything else. Don't always get hit. You're up by 20 pips after the roll. So often people just know, okay, and that's kind of nasty. To leave a double shot when the race is like kind of winnable. I mean, he's close to. Oh, he's not. He's 2-0 up, but he might well get into redoubling territory. In which case, I always forget my take point. Okay. One is for sure. 2 is for sure. Okay, I just don't want to give up the 5 point when I can. Maybe I can roll a 3 and make the 3 point. A 3 with what? Okay. And so I can pass and be 4-0 down and have 24%. That's the sure thing. Or I can take and have 64%. So I'm risking. So if I take and I win, I get to 64. But usually it'll be a lot higher because I'm going to recube. But anyway, so like if I can pass and be 50%. If I take and win, I go to 64. If I take and lose, I go to 20. If I just pass. Oh no, if I pass, I'm sorry. If I pass, I'm 24%. And if I take and win, I'm 64, roughly. And if I take and lose, I'm 11. So I'm risking 13 to gain 40. So 13 over 53, which is about 25%. But then I get to recube some of the time. But still, something tells me this is not pleasant because of my wastage. How often do I get to a decent recube? Well, not very often. If I roll double six, I'm unlikely to get into a position where it's an efficient redouble. So I end up just having to redouble when I'm an underdog, which is not what we want. So the cube ownership doesn't give me very much. So I'm just going to pass. Just like that. Okay, now we're 7 away, 3 away. Okay, 6-2 is standard. 6-4, I think, just makes the bar. Don't love that. I don't love that. Hello? Taking these one, yeah. So I should have. I couldn't bring myself to play 6-1. In any case, I think it was a pass. 1, 2. I didn't see you could run. Seems reasonable, but I would have thought about slotting the 4 point, even though it left a double shot. Okay. Creeping back into having some sort of traction in this game. Okay, that's not good. Just doesn't do anything. That's amazing. God, that double one I played. I wonder whether that was right. This is just balls. You don't want that. You don't want like just a ball 8 and 7 point. Cool. Clearly not. Just comes out. No, this is an unnecessary mistake. Just up ski. I mean, he's playing fine. He's playing absolutely fine. I've got a hit. I don't want to stay there forever. He's got a blot on the ace point. Seems reasonable to do that. Am I gonna make the one? Well, I don't think I am, because I can make the 16, which is powerful. And if I make the one, I create all these gaps. Question was I going to play 11 to 8? Okay, you would have fanned, but it's not so bad. I still got to make the 16. Okay, this is maybe I should, but I'm just gonna give it a roll. Now I do have to make the 2 point, because the 2 point's kind of valuable. So 3-5 now, it's nothing. Comes out to whatever it is, 16 shots, something like that. And I'm glad I haven't doubled, even at this score. Seems like just make the 9 because he's got an open 3-point. But now, okay, I wouldn't have done that, but no biggie. A lot more comfortable at this speed, actually, but yeah. Loses the sort of cut and thrust. Okay, so I'm obviously going to go fours. Seems like fewer shots, so I'm going to run. My logic is so poor sometimes. I can get that second checker safe sometimes and just have one straggling back checker. Okay. Maybe this is a perfectly reasonable double. I don't see how I can pass it though. Doesn't seem great. Even 6-1 picks and passes. So 5-1 is bad. 4-1 picks and passes. So I'm going to consider the picks and passes not so good for him. 2-1 makes the 3-point. 3-2 points. 6-5. I mean, yeah. Maybe it is a cube. I don't know. I didn't even consider 5-3. So is he going to leave a shot? I think I'm going to recube whatever. Even this, I'll probably recube, but we'll see. So it seems clear that when he leaves a blot or two that you recube, and when he doesn't, there's no immediate winner for you, but he might have a roll after yours. So he does. What's he played? Has he got a? What's he done? Oh, can he not play safe if he's played 6-1? Okay, so he's done this, and I mean the risk is so small anyway. It's probably must be a redouble, but just thinking it out loud, why? Other than that, is there any other reason other than the risk is teeny tiny? So he can leave shots next go and. But then again, maybe he's just taking whatever. So even if he rolls 6-5, I don't know why this would then be a redouble, but because would he pass this? I don't think he would be able to pass this. It would be a bit weird to pass that. So we'll have a look. I don't know what the logic is. The logic is the most interesting thing, not. Jeff says hitting increases volatility. Meaning, I get it, but meaning. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know. Like, I'm trying my best. Trying my best. Oh. The redouble's going to be fine, I'm sure, but. You wouldn't have doubled without the chance to hit. Okay. So this is not a redouble. It's not a redouble at all. Not even close. Oh. Downloads 344. We will come to it, but so 6-3. This one I'm never sure about. 6-11. That's fine. Just the note. Okay, all right, fine. I experimented with that double one, and then it wasn't clear to me. Not that one. So coming up, this was close. That's fine, and then fine. I can believe that. I played that quite quickly. Those things are no big deal. They're no big deal. What did we have here? Ah, yeah, okay. So the computer thinks, I think this should be a difference because of the possibility of me rolling double four. So if he doesn't leave it there and I roll double four, it's not quite as bad for him. But that's not right. Not. So it must mean that because leaving it there being equal to picking and passing. So picking and passing is the same. So you get screwed on double four anyway. And what about double two? Double six. So this is a double. But at least I doubled this one. I made the 5, which is fine. It's reasonable. And I understand that it could be. Ah, he made the 23. Oh, he was right to switch to the ace point. Because that check is primed. I didn't see it at the time. I don't think I see it now. And then double one. It was still reasonable to play. It was still reasonable to make the 4. I should have played. I should have made the 14. Okay, that was fine. Not running. That was a pass. That was a good decision. So his cube was a cube. I mean, I was surprised by it, but I'm assuming it wasn't a pass. Is that why I played so? Okay, 8-3. This is a bit of a weakness of mine, not hitting enough. Leaving the 8 point. 22-16, 10-8. Okay, yeah, I did kind of consider it, but that's also difficult. So this was okay. It was a pass, but not a terrible, not a massive one on plus. So there's just no number, and he's taking next go. So maybe I'll just sit back on that logic. There's no number that I can roll that makes it into a pass next go. There's no number that I can roll and that contains the number that he can roll next as well. Do you want to save it? Not really. Why am I opening that? I didn't mean to open that. Am I going to play another one? A quick speed, maybe? Starting to get windy. Yeah, maybe a little speed. And then we'll call it a day. Maybe. Okay, who is your daddy? That makes that. That does that. He's going to be super quick. Already feels like an easy game. So, should we leave a dangler? I think so. Because he shouldn't hit. No, actually, maybe he should. What rubbish do I talk? Okay, so go out. Try and get missed again. Ugh. Hey? Maybe I don't have to leave a shot. Actually. Oh my god, I don't know. It does duplicate stuff. 6-2. Yeah, maybe I should. Because the twos he's going to happily hit loose and board anyway. So what's the gain on this? He's going to keep it. It's just too good. Oh, it's not. He's not. That's really awkward. I think I just make come up. That's possible. Wow, I wouldn't have even considered that. Okay, now it's probably not too good. Now it might be. Seems quite gammonish at the very least. I would cube though. Okay, now you've sorted out the problem. So your fives are coming out, your fours play. Could we have welcome to the welcome to the stream. Oh no, he does double. Oh my god, I'm confused completely. He needs to roll a 5 or a 1-4. He's a cheeky one. I don't think this is a card. I mean, he can just roll 6-3, 4-3. He could even roll 5-6. Okay. Am I a bit of a willy for taking this? He doesn't always roll a 5, but he did this time. Well, now I look stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's funny, after all these years, I never know anything. I didn't know whether that was a cube or not a cube. I guess if I'd have thought about it for like 4 minutes, maybe I would have known, but... I think I wasn't sure about a lot of his cube decisions at all, but, you know, who can criticize? We will see. 20 PR20. Okay. We know why that happened. Okay, so I'm gonna put this into XG because it makes me feel good. So who cares that I played like 20 in the last? I had no idea about that cube. I mean, I kind of did, but didn't. Oh. No, it was only one game. But I just wanted to... okay, so it was kind of easy. And then I doubled this. I felt it was a double, but then I looked at it. Okay, it was close. But I was right to come out, seemingly, or was I? Could just play... You could play 2 to the 8 point. Then I left a dangler. And I said, oh, he's not going to hit. It would have been a huge blunder of him not to hit. So I think he did make some... His cube decisions are interesting. So now I have to hit. And then he just plays 11 to 5, but he didn't. And I eventually did leave a blot because I think having that checker on the 9 point, if it goes well for me, then of course I can maybe make the bar with 6-2 or double 2. You should play big, okay. And so here he missed a cube, which I didn't say, but I felt. And then his double 1 was good. I would have played this one here, the second one, 2 to 1. Mr. Sharma. And then... Yeah, and then I thought... That's a joker, as in an anti-joker for him. And a joker for him, from his point of view, it's a red face. But I thought he's better off once he makes the 4 point because... The 2 point, because now he can handle almost all his numbers apart from 4-3 and 4-2. Literally only 4-3-4-2 won't play. Double three. Actually, double three will leave a shot. So he was right not to cube here. He was right. And that seems kind of surprising. I guess he wins so many gammons. So what happened then? I can't remember what I was thinking. I wasn't really. Then I didn't come in, and then he cleared the point, which is kind of bad, but it's not so bad because then he gets to have no. He solves the problem of the 4-3 and the 4-2 being bad numbers. So when I don't come in, yeah, I would definitely cube. Is it a take? No, it's a pass. Then he rolls, wow, and then he just rolls a 4-3 and it becomes a no redouble. That's a huge, wow. Because now his threes are bad, and I kind of spotted it late on, I think after I clicked take. So I might have ended up taking this, to be honest. And now, of course, if he rolls 4-3, 4-3, 6-3, and well, it's 4-3 and 6-3 basically. You can look at the numbers. Oh my God, I'm not doing very well here. 4-3 and 6-3 down the bottom here. Double 2 as well. But it's the creation of these two or these four bad numbers that converts it from a pass into a no redouble. I believe that's simply what's going on. And then, of course, the likelihood of going down to a 3-point board is increased after you roll this 4-3. 3-2 and 3-1 not that good. Jeff says, where do you mean? It's hard to follow where 3-2 and that's it. So don't know, nothing to say really, but thanks for watching, and somehow exhausting doing this. Should I play another one? All right, let's leave it. Bye.